And not having time to grab a sample is just a factor of where the ship is moving and where Argus is moving, and keeping all the vehicles together in that formation without yanking on each other. If you're watching on channel 2, you get to see Hercules starting to come back into the Argus view. I'd have gotten a little bit behind, so some catch up to do here. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. I feel like I can totally picture that lava coming down and just sort of like oozing around the rest of these rocks. Last summer's eruption of Kilauea, I feel like, did a lot to spark the imagination of a lot of geologists.
Wide, please.
Future geologists getting to see the Earth in action like that.
All right, nice job.
Little coral off to the left.
Mm-hmm. So Rob, as a geophysicist, are there, was it on your wish list to see volcanoes? Are there spots where there are unique geology that you've been excited to visit or witness on Earth?
I kind of cut my teeth on mid-ocean ridges, so
okay.
I love mid-ocean ridge volcanism.
Is that what you studied for your PhD?
Yeah.
What aspect?
I looked at transforms in mid-ocean ridge processes.
Is that like transform fault?
Exactly.
Okay.
It looks like that one's dead.
It's a weird angle.
Yeah.
Skeletor. Almost like it has algae or something growing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or old sponge spicules or
or stony coral.
Yeah, hydroids maybe. I don't know.
Is that Winter Haven or something?
Okay, coming wide. What's the green goo that it was covered in?
It could be hydroids. I don't know. We're just saying. Hard to say.
Wide. Thank you.
Winterfell, sorry. Ooh, look at this one. That's a big one.
Cool.
Yes. You can zoom in on that one too.
Okay.
What the heck?
This one is not so.
You got lots of
with the squat lobster associate. So cool.
Wow.
Oh,
so not a shrimp on this one. The squat lobster.
One.
Oh, there is.
It's a condo.
One shrimp, one squat lobster.
Yeah, look at the squatty.
Why do they call them squat? Is that just a name or?
They're little short bodies. Yeah, it's a whole group of them. I mean, there's
Galatheids.
Yes,
okay.
Galatheid crabs.
Nice one, Miles.
Just casually dropping the science.
I like to call them Galatheid Galilei.
All right, come wide. Coming wide.
Yeah. If they want your traditional stalk to tip, they can play that one in reverse.
Yeah.
Yep. It might sound a little funny. You can push into regular wide.
Wide.
Yeah, interesting question coming in about seafloor mining. Definitely a new industry, and a way that's being investigated to collect the types of rare earth minerals and metals that are needed for things like solar panels and batteries and wind turbines. Wind turbines actually have a remarkable amount of metal in them. And they're only a few sources of, really high, rich concentrations of rare earth minerals on land. So an emerging industry, a lot of questions yet to be answered about what that industry would look like, how it would be regulated. But by either breaking up crusts or picking up nodules off the seafloor, certainly something that would impact these types of long-lived corals that are here and some of the ecology. So there's a lot of research happening right now by different types of groups and exploration groups about just some of the basics of that. Where are the highest concentrations of this? What is the baseline for species that are in some of those areas? So what would be impacted by efforts like that? But nations are really interested in exploring their oceans to understand the history that's there, the resources that are there, the animals that live
right
there.
on the edge.
Ooh, who are you?
Almost looks like the pink one we saw down below.
Yeah, go ahead and zoom in.
Or is that your bubble gum?
Don't think so. Doesn't have the real knobs.
No. It's
Something
interesting
else.
because this little channel to the
Wait a
left looks
minute.
like it's a debris flow area where material kind of falls off the volcano and kind of preferentially sits in this gully as it goes down.
I do not think that's a Paragorgia.
Think it's a hemicorallium suna?
It's got some interesting white worms on them.
I think those are brittle stars. Is that true?
Oh, it's multiple tentacles of individual, I see.
Could be hemicorallium, but
I'm all hung up on the manip. I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, coming wide.
That's why I didn't ask you to try to get that one. I had a feeling you were.
Is that a mushroom coral?
Wide.
Yeah, we're a little late for it now, but in general, those can be got.
Yeah.
I'd have to do a side hill land. but
There's another one.
not the end of the
There's
world.
another
Green
yellow
one. Yeah.
I think if we get a chance to get another one of those, is that the hemicorallia we just saw? If we see another one of those pink ones, try to get the full spectrum of colors.
Guessing. Corellidae, maybe some kind of.
Yeah, something in that group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
When
that?
in doubt,
I
just
don't
take a
wanna
step
be too
back.
specific
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
I think.
Here's the yellow. Oh, is that a cup coral?
Ooh, let's find out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom.
Zooming in.
Or sea anemone.
Looks like a cup coral.
Boop.
What's next to it? Yellow.
I haven't collected any of the
Coming
cup
wide.
corals yet.
If there's any interest, we got to act now.
Let's go. Let's try one.
Okay,
I was like, no, yeah, not my call.
come wide, please, Wayne.
Coming wide.
I
Full
mean,
wide.
are you sure that's a cup coral? Cause,
I'm not.
or do you think it's an anemone?
Without seeing the side, it's really hard to tell, but
From here, it looks like an anemone, but
Yeah.
it could
Well,
be
forget it, Trevor. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh,
We think it's an anemone. That's kind of what I thought too.
Roger, not grabbing.
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
abort, abort. Abort, abort. Okay.
Another coral up there.
All right, Wayne.
I think Steve will be happy to know there's plenty
Regular
of coral
wide,
here
please.
for him to.
Wide.
We're good. On the move.
So why do we find so much of these rare earth minerals in the deep sea instead of on land? Because we have volcanoes.
Oh. Hello there.
Wow.
What is?
Is that the plume ones or?
Yeah, it's a good
I
question,
don't
Tim.
know.
We'll definitely get back to you. My understanding is that it actually, the minerals accrete out of the seawater. It's not the volcanoes that form them.
This one, right?
Is that one? Yeah.
Not there. Area the gorge.
I got a mosey for a little bit. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
Rob, can you talk to us a little about that?
About what was the question again?
Why do we have rare earth minerals more on the ocean instead of on land?
Well, you do get them on land when you have mineral-rich deposits, like we have old hydrothermal systems that are abducted, or you have volcanoes and those sorts of things. So they do mine them, or you have old mantle plumes coming in on land where you have, and volcanism where you get a lot of concentration of it.
So
But-
like Hawaii, would that have a lot of rare earth minerals? or-
Nah, not really. I mean, I think it's more, you see them more on the continents.
Yeah, a lot of cobalt is mined throughout Africa,
Yeah.
and there's some in China.
Another fish up there.
Yeah,
Some biology.
going back. That's our rat
That,
tail.
yeah, that looks like that.
Is it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
anal-
image him?
Big anal fin on it.
He's
Okay, go ahead and zoom on him.
Zoom in. Zoom
At last, a fishing now.
Sorry, I went a little too far there. He's coming back to meet me, though.
in. He is.
Thanks for the compromised fish.
Team player.
he's like, I'm blind now, but whatever.
Oh, he's going to give us a profile. Look at that.
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Needs to shave.
Huh.
Oh, nice images.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I should move along.
Okay.
Okay.
Coming wide.
Very cool.
Pushing in. Wide.
Thank you.
You know what the time variable gain is normally set at?
No, I never actually looked at the settings. I've just hit the button.
That's the third, like, fleshy coral I've seen there. Looks like that.
Where is the number? Oh, 30 log. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was for both.
Yeah, there's another coral in the upper right there.
That's not this button, though, is it?
Mhm.
That's not gain plus, gain minus. No, okay.
Rob, can you talk a little bit about how you actually get samples other than, us flying along and picking up rocks? How do you normally get samples to understand how eruptions happened or how lava flows form?
Well, there are probably two basic ways we do it.
Mhm.
One, you can drill,
Okay.
and drilling into hard rock is very difficult. You need, usually special instruments. So we have the drill ship that can drill into volcanoes, but usually need a certain thickness of sediments for the drill to spud in. So we would be able to drill a surface like this very easily. Or they actually have these rock drills that they can drop down on the seafloor that actually can drill into this, but you don't get very thick collections. Or with something we call strategic dredging, which is pretty crude, where we just take a metal bucket with teeth on it, throw it off the side, and then drag it up the side of a mountain to see what we can collect. And hopefully, if you don't get stuck, you come to the top and you actually have rock. But sometimes you don't get anything.
Are they strong enough to break off slabs like this, or are you mostly picking up whatever's loose?
You mostly bring up whatever's loose or whatever you can, kick up. But it's really tough to grab
the-
these things. But
to
I mean,
the left was
no one
something
really
pretty
knows
big.
because it's really hard to see what's going on with those things. Really are pretty lava forms here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wayne, can you zoom in on that one there? That
Yeah.
coral?
Yeah, the one
Trevor?
just to the left of the lasers?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Wayne.
Zooming in.
So I've seen a couple of those, and they look a little different than what we've seen before.
So bright.
If we're going to want to sample it, let's decide soon.
No, no.
Okay. I'll just image it then.
Yeah.
Looks like a black coral.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
bouncy.
If we see another one, should we sample it, you think, or?
Yeah, I don't know what we want.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to, do all the sampling. I want to leave some for Steve.
Yeah. Just because the black branches you see.
All right,
Yeah.
come wide.
Coming wide.
We've seen a lot of them,
Yeah.
so might be good to get one.
Wide.
It almost looks like Lyopathes, but I don't know if that's out here.
There's another one
There's
now.
another one. Is Lyopathes in your book?
I
Megan?
haven't seen it. Like, brought back memories hearing you say that word, but I was like, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, there's a lot of it here. Look
More.
at this.
There's a nice
Wow.
couple nice
The big one off to the left, too. What's
yeah,
that
let's
one?
check that out.
Is that the same thing?
That
Looks
one
like it,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Want to zoom?
Yeah, quick zoom.
Quick zoom.
Yeah, more of the same.
Yeah. It's
Okay, come wide.
coming wide.
I like to get a little bit ahead, keep some distance in the bank for future sampling.
Sure. If you
How
s-
far until we're midway up there, Miles? I know we want another rock sample midway.
We're about midway, vertically. But
Okay.
about
Yeah.
200 meters left.
Yeah, whenever you want there, Trevor, if you want to grab a rock.
Okay.
Whenever
Let
you
me
feel
get some
comfortable.
get on front, get some distance in the bank, and then
We got 11 meters left in this ship move, and I'll hold, and then
we'll
another,
swing in.
another like 30, 40 meters from there, we can sample.
Sure. Is that okay with you? We'll swing in another
Yeah,
40 meters or
that's
so.
fine.
All right. Do that and find ourselves a rock.
It's a bunch of coral off to the right.
There's a lot of cool stuff around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We've been seeing a lot of these.
Yeah, there's stuff off to the right there, too. Interesting.
Yeah.
Different morphology to it.
Sure. Why don't we have a zoom on that? Go ahead.
Zoom.
Or is that just a whole bunch of it?
That's something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something different.
And now for something completely different.
That's crazy.
It's hard.
Cool.
Nice shots.
All right, coming wide.
All right.
And these pillows almost look glassy.
Yeah.
Wide.
Couple big ones
Go
to
on
the
the left.
left.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. That one looks kind of like ribs.
Looks like which?
Oh, just the way that basalt kind of arched over.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Has Argus been settling out pretty much?
It's
steady
almost all
under?
the way to like port side here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you're probably going to have
Nice.
to sample out
Look
like
at
some
this one.
rubble here
Oh.
areas.
Nice coral.
We've seen this style before, I think.
Yeah.
Is that
What's this
Purple.
one on the, yeah,
Purple guy.
Uh-huh.
check that out.
Wow.
There's Wayne's purple. Go ahead and zoom,
Yeah,
please.
Zooming in on purple.
Just need some gold, eh, Wayne?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that
pretty
is
color?
bright purple.
Cool. What is that?
Ooh. All right, I gotta move along. Come
Okay,
wide.
coming wide. Whoop. Wide. Well, that's another one of those.
Venus fly traps.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have sticky notes over there?
Yeah. You want me to write something? Or?
I'll write something when I get to the next spot. Thanks.
Shuna, what is the oxygen concentration here?
Yeah, 1 minute. Uh, 61.7 micromoles per liter.
Hmm.
Can I see this one again?
Each of these lava
I think I'm
flows are,
past the corner, right?
so
Yeah.
big.
You're
I can
good
stop
to sample
whenever.
anywhere.
All right.
I just wanna like take a step back and be able to see more of it.
Maybe we'll do that right after we take off here. All right, full wide, please, Wayne.
Full.
This one right on the
Yeah,
lasers
perfect.
now. Might
Exactly.
Be good. It's calling out to me.
I'd be really surprised if these are glassy, because they look really shiny. I'm really surprised.
What would that indicate?
Really fresh volcano.
Okay. And what is it? Just the lack of sediment that makes them glassy? Or?
Well, when it comes out, all the lavas are glassy, but exposed to seawater, they weather and pelagonitize, and you lose the glassy luster.
Wait, what was that word?
Pelagonitize?
Oh, that's a great vocabulary word.
I think it's right.
Pelagonitize.
Another lava pillow.
Yep, this is it. These are all
Oh,
lava pillows.
you're loose.
That's really loose. All right.
Good job.
Fantastic.
Pelagonitize. I'm gonna look that up.
Can I put this one on the starboard side? Now's a good time for starboard side action.
You can, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Save the front ones for more
Oh.
on the fly stuff.
Do we have time though?
Have time?
Yeah, for a quick zoom before you put
Oh,
it in.
yeah, sorry, yeah, of course.
It helps them
Of
identify.
course,
it,
yeah,
I
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll give you a quick laser shot first. Go ahead and zoom there. Keep the lasers in, please.
Nice, thank you.
Back out so we can see the lasers,
think.
please.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
All right.
Got that? Okay,
Mhm.
now go ahead one more. Push in.
Pushing in. Okay. Confused.
It's really square. I'm impressed.
All right, that's good. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
Alright,
Coming
come
full
wide.
Full wide. And starboard.
Ready for salvo. And ready for box. And just do halfways. Good there, yeah. Oof,
Oh,
big boy.
oh,
Come on. Yeah.
nice.
So no, that was sample
word.
19.
Kobe.
Correct.
All right, can I get front view, please, or normal?
Thank you very much.
We'll get a shadow of some fish. It's gone now.
All right, nothing else from this spot. I'll take off.
Bridge nav, another step.
Okay, we are wide.
Thank you. I think that's a good, valuable idea there, Megan, about standing off from the bottom there and getting a kind of overview. I think there's some value to that.
Oh, I mean, I just thought it would be cool, but yeah, if that perspective is helpful.
It'd also be cool.
I just also love how stark the transition was. I mean, the watch taking us to this, you know, across all of that sediment, and then taking us right up to this gorgeous formation.
Yeah.
Watch lead, doing the good work, keeping us caffeinated here.
There's actually a coral just to the right of the lasers.
No, thank you.
On the quad view, when you're looking at the side of the bio box, those are a light from Hercules shining right back onto the bio box. There are also lights coming down from Argus, but that really bright blown out look is from a light paralleling the camera view and shining right back on the bio box. Jake, what can you tell me about the lights that are on Argus?
I don't know much about them.
Tell me everything. How many are there? How big are they?
Wayne helping me out. 5.
Lights? Five lights?
lights.
Say again?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I was like, he's totally throwing you, giving you. There's 5 cameras.
5 cameras.
All right, tell me about the lights.
Wait, are on Argus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the down
Did someone
lights.
say there was not 5 lights on Argus?
No, there are 5 cameras on Argus.
Yeah, you muted.
There are 5 cameras. There are more than 5 lights, I'm sure.
Nope.
Are there
No,
exactly
there's-
5
Unless you
lights?
unless you count the small blue LED in the box that tells you that the power is on, or if you count any of the small LEDs inside the bottle, which are invisible to the average viewer. But as far as
I count none of those.
then, you nailed it.
5.
5.
See, we're helping you learn by giving you bad information, and then it turns out to be good information.
It's those ones. And the reverse L shape.
Very good.
So what are they all about? Are they big? Are they small? Tell me about them.
Yeah, Trevor.
Help them out, Trevor.
Trevor.
Hello.
Next time you get a chance, we probably want to get one of these black corals, these representative things, whatever it's.
I think we can do it right now, actually.
Okay, I think that one
No,
off
it's
to the
probably a
right
good time.
or down below is a good one to get.
You talking like dead center just below
Yep.
the lasers? Okay, full wide, Wayne.
There's a different
wide.
species to the left.
Different species to the left. Which species would you like?
I think we want to have a black coral
Yeah.
just because we're seeing them so much,
Yep.
because it looks like they're representative of this area.
Roger that.
Uh,
Let's talk about lights later.
that looks like a black
Totally agree.
coral.
Boom. Boop.
I think that looks like the ones we've been seeing.
Yeah. Can we have a quick zoom and be sure?
You betcha. Go ahead and
Zooming
zoom.
in.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah,
That's the one for you.
sure. Let's get her.
Okay, come wide.
Coming wide.
I guess just a piece would be enough, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Full wide.
Sounds good.
These guys are difficult to cut.
Are they?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a two-hander.
Get out the power tools.
Okay, push in, please, Wayne.
Pushing in.
Good there.
Stop.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I'm just going to take a snipping, right?
Yeah,
so
let's
I
do a
want to
snip.
go
Yep.
like maybe here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it halfway
Yeah.
and see if you're still happy. Still happy with me?
Yeah,
Eh.
that's.
Get that part on the other side of the jaw. Does that look okay?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Wiggle it in a bit more and hope these were sharpened.
Yeah.
Work with me here.
You might end up with the whole thing.
Yeah, you're right, Miles.
Nope.
Oh,
It gave. Part of it did.
Ah,
Now you're free.
snipping.
got
Nice.
it. Okay, come wide.
Coming wide.
You think it'll fit in the starboard?
Starboard box,
Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah. Can I bubble on that, please? And starboard salvo. Go ahead for the box. Actually, stand by on the box for a sec. Minus 40.
Actually.
This looks good. Okay, go ahead for the box. Keep going. Yeah, that's fine.
Port.
That's very light. Light and fluffy. Stop being so light.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
pro
great.
There we go.
that
Close the
protein
door
skeleton.
please.
Thank you.
Having a proteinaceous skeleton instead of a
And
calcified
forward, yeah.
skeleton definitely makes it harder to cut and lighter and fluffier.
Can I get a bubble on on the arm, please? Thanks.
Thank you.
And now I can do front porch.
Love all the questions coming in. We will answer them as we can here amid our sampling and our operations. Question near and dear to my heart: what would we recommend to someone who's interested
Pushing into
independently
wide.
in
Thank you.
studying the
Wide.
ocean? There's just incredible resources online to help you learn about the ocean. Following along with these dives is a great chance to get your questions directly to experts, but I'd also recommend checking out something called the Living Ocean MOOC, M-O-O-C, which is a massive open online course. It's a free course. This one's run by the University of Southampton in the UK, and it is if you just search Ocean MOOC, M-O-O-C, you will have the chance to sign up for that. They run it a couple times a year that they start it, and just an incredible survey course on the structure of the ocean, the air-sea interface technologies that are used in the ocean, and the basic biology of how it helps the planet. So it's a very cool free opportunity, and there's lots of other great free courses online if this is a passion of yours and you're interested in learning more.
I mean, could you do normal wide on Argus Zeus, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Copy. It's a white fish
Yeah.
to port.
people noticing some scars on some of the fish. There are 6-gill sharks down here. They're a common predator of the deep sea, so it could be things like that. It's a good question. We don't know a lot of the predatory structure or those ecological structure questions about the deep sea, but we do know that there are sharks, and there certainly could be larger predatory fish down here as well. Scarring could also be from parasites. There are quite a few fish parasites known for the deep sea throughout the equatorial Pacific, so certainly an option.
250 meters? No. 370 meters.
Horizontal, yeah.
I totally make my estimates off of how big the ship is, and then doubling that or quadrupling it or whatever.
About 100 meters vertical.
On the ship?
No,
Oh.
to the waypoint.
Yeah.
What does an ocean floor that's been trawled look like? Good question. Depends on what it looked like before it was trawled. Soft sediments leave scars, trawl scars, where you can actually see the tracks that things were drug along the seafloor. There's footage of that on Nautilus Live from some of our early explorations in the Med, if you search trawl in our history there. When you have a hard bottom substrate, you've just generally a trawl, which is a both a sampling and a fishing technique. It just moves along and sort of scoops up anything in its path. So trawls often, if it doesn't catch whatever it was looking for and take it away, it'll knock it down. So you can see some rubble fields sometimes in trawled areas.
Also, you'll get left behind gear.
Yeah.
On hard bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ground will crash
Trevor.
the trawl. Hello.
Can you spin 10 degrees to port? I was seeing that the shadow of that tall.
This thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got time to look for that.
Big one.
And there's a fan. There's one right by it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A feather duster.
Pathies.
Okay, push in.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
There's a couple different things here.
Yeah. There's.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. That's better. All right, go ahead and zoom.
Zooming in.
Megan, you got pathies in there?
Searching.
That looks like another black coral. I think we have this one in the
Yeah,
guide.
I do. Yeah, pathies.
Very black base.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Nice.
Looks like a big, like an ostrich feather. Like an old
Yeah.
tiny, old pen, an old ink
Yeah.
pen
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
an ostrich
Wow,
feather
you're
on
really
it.
close. It's full wide. I didn't
This
realize.
thing's big.
Wow,
I'm like
the
trying to keep
undercarriage.
it framed, and I'm like, why?
Oh.
It was cool for a little minute there. There was, you were zooming out at the same speed I was moving in. It was just changing the background. It looked really neat.
Yeah.
Haven't done that one before.
Wow, that was cool. And it has the other coral we just sampled at the base, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is. I don't
That's what we
know.
sampled.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big one.
Wow, that is amazing.
Coming to a
Icicles.
stop.
Sorry?
We're coming to a stop.
Okay, we can keep going.
They look like
That's
icicles.
so cool.
It looks like frozen water.
What do you think this is?
Heteropathies, maybe?
Where are you looking at?
I'm looking, if you flip 2 pages from Bathopathies, still in the black coral family.
All right,
The
come on.
Yeah.
heteropathies in the lower left. The base of it still looked dark, not the
White.
holdfast, but the first sort of segment of branching. I don't know.
That first one was a Bathy Pathies?
Yes.
Mhm.
Good job,
Nice
Miles.
one.
Yeah, nice work.
Mr. Bubblegum.
Go ahead. Look at this neat ledge.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to an earlier thing, Rob. How many cruises did you go on while you were studying mid-ocean ridges? Was that, as a PhD student, were you out there quite a bit? Or did you have just a couple cruises to work off of?
Well, when I was in graduate school, I think I had 5 cruises altogether while I was in
Wow.
grad school.
So about 1 a year, a little more than 1 a year.
That's about what it was. I mean, actually, one year we had 3 cruises
Ooh.
within a 1-year time.
That's
Wow.
about.
That's a lot to prepare for as a grad student.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you had a good tech.
And then how
Another
often do
Bathy
you
Bathy?
go to sea? No.
I probably go to sea about for a month and a half every other year.
That's not bad.
No, it's about a nice amount.
That's healthy, yeah.
Everybody else is like, we have no more comments about that. And there's
And silence.
and nothing else to say. Yay. Well,
Sorry.
tell me what ships you've been on, Rob.
Started out on the Robert Conrad.
Okay. I don't know
Then-
that one.
Yeah, it's an early Agor. And then the Thomas Washington,
Mm-hmm.
the original Atlantis.
Atlantis Uno.
Yeah, the Atlantis II,
Atlantis Dos.
the Atalant, which is
Oh.
a French research vessel,
Cool.
the Langseth,
Mm-hmm.
the Tommy Thompson,
Tommy G.
Tommy Thompson.
the Melville, the Ravel, the Nor, the Endeavour, the drilling ship, the Glomar Challenger, or actually no, the Joydes Resolution. There's actually an EPA boat called the Bold.
Ooh, good name.
Had a research cruise on. And I can't think of any of the other ones now. I probably covered most of them there.
That's awesome.
Unlike our previous location, I haven't seen much red.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
On
really
this
any many crinoids.
yeah, really very few crinoids.
Mm-hmm. That would have been a great introduction question. What ships have you been on? And it would just be like Rob's introduction, just rolling for like minutes.
It's a lot of ships to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the Moana Wave. No, the Kila Moana. I
The
forgot
Kila
about-
Moana?
No, Moana Wave, the old Hawaii ship.
Mm.
That's right across the equator on that one.
Oh, cool.
I think I listed the 15 that I've been on
Yeah.
my bio.
Oh, did you?
online.
Check out the team page on Nautilus Live.
Is that a sea urchin up there
It
too or
does.
something?
That looks like a sea urchin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can we get a quick zoom on the sea
Or-
urchin?
Yeah, you bet. Go ahead and
Or
zoom.
is it going to be an anemone? With
Yeah.
My money's
Just-
on anemone.
Yeah. I
Same.
like anemone. Yep.
Go ahead and zoom, Wayne.
Okay, zooming now.
Yeah.
Iris
Yep.
down.
Then there's a critter off to the right there too.
Hello, anemone.
Oh, lost my
Oh, oh.
focus. There it is.
Oh, that's my fault.
Coming back. Yep.
And so they're right off to the right here. That thing.
There's- Oh.
Oh,
this-
it's a.
this
Oh,
little guy.
no.
What is it?
What?
Gosh.
Hmm.
It looks like a sea pen, but it doesn't,
does look like a
doesn't
sea-
really look like a sea pen.
Looks like a mushroom sea pen.
Yeah.
Mushroom pin.
Oh.
All right, I got to move along.
Okay,
Alright.
coming wide.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow. That's fun. What were you?
Are you looking at the sea pens?
I was, yeah.
Protoptilidae, maybe?
That looks the most like it, but it looks like in the picture those polyps are only on one side, and they were all around on the one we just looked at.
Yeah.
But I guess we could
I
just
thought
say
that might be
mushroom sea pen,
mushroom
and
sea pen.
looks maybe like that.
Yeah, right there left of the lasers looks like a interesting.
Yeah, it's a tall one.
Yeah.
We'll catch it on the way back.
Yeah, sorry, I got to keep moving.
Also, aren't sea pens more on soft bottoms?
Yeah, they are. They have almost like a hold fast, and that was just on the edge of a little sediment pocket, but it didn't look
Yeah.
like it was deep in.
Anyway, we have pictures.
Yeah. We'll review the tapes, catch it in post. There's certain funny expressions like that, right, that aren't really relevant anymore, like watching film in sports or like reviewing the tapes. You're like, that's not exactly how that goes anymore.
Or the save icon being a floppy disk.
Oh yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
save button
Yeah.
as far as like kids are concerned. They're like, that's.
What was the first one you had? Save icon, I know that one. What was the first one you
Oh,
had?
I said watching film,
Oh,
like
yeah,
in
yeah.
sports when you say you're gonna, watch film on another
Right.
team or watch your own performance.
Or rewind. What are you winding?
Whoa.
Time.
Winding time.
I heard of a story where a young kid confused the number 11 with the pause button.
Wow. we have some family friends who had their kids
What is
in like
this?
yeah.
Just to the right of the lasers.
Yeah, look at that.
It's kind of flapping in the breeze there.
Let's zoom in and find out.
Okay, zoom in.
Bathy,
That's another one.
Bathy's? Yeah.
Wow.
It's just a different angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it broken off?
All right.
I think so.
Come on.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just
Just
tilted, I
a
think.
slightly different angle on it makes it look like something
Mhm.
completely different. Wide.
Yeah, we had a family friend that was in the antique store with their kids, and they saw a typewriter And the kids were pretty young, but they were so excited. And they, like, running up to my friend, they were like, Dad, 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 you're never going to believe this. There's a keyboard with a printer on it. They were like, can we buy it? And they were just so stoked. Which is an
they're not
excellent
wrong.
summary of what a typewriter is.
Yeah.
Good snap. Another step.
Well, look at these.
I've never been a good enough typer for a typewriter. I always make too many mistakes. That's one of the letters in the word is backspace.
Looks like getting near the summit here now.
Yeah, the rocks have changed a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like these little lumpy ones.
At the top, if we find it, would you be interested in a more glassy one?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
There's
So
something
funny you would
that's
ask.
vaguely red in that little cave. Oh, it's a shrimp.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I'm just really surprised how few sediments are on top of here. Well, there's another little coral there.
oh, I think that's another one of the
Yep.
icicle types.
Well, I'm off in the... Oh, no, I'm not that off. It's been a little bit of Doppler wander.
Another one of the,
Yeah.
is that an icicle or the
that thing?
Bathopathes?
That looks more like a stalk of something. Straight one. Thanks for the chocolate, Rob. We're gonna explore so fast now.
It looks like the skeleton of one just to the right of the laser.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
What am I seeing, those kind of stripy bits?
I'm not sure what this
Yeah.
Can you
is.
zoom in, please?
Zooming in.
Is that just the
It's,
flow pattern? Or is that
Hmm.
something
Must be, yeah.
growing?
I mean, drop the iris.
Just the pattern.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's so different.
Pulling out slow. Okay. Coming wide.
What might cause that striping?
I think it's just the sheet flow, the texture on the top when it cools.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So is it
What
is
is
it
it?
likely that this when this was lava, it was a undersea eruption?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Not later.
Yeah, this is pretty sure
covered
it's.
over.
You'd have a lot of wave action in carbonate on top of here, carbonate platform, if it wasn't significantly underwater.
What does wave action look like? Just grooves?
It just erodes. You'd have a lot of rubble in Wilma.
Bridge snap. Another step.
Better.
So cool. Again, I just kind of feel like I can imagine that just all pouring down the side here. It's a volcano on a
that a
volcano
fish?
here.
See fish?
I don't see it.
Just went off the bottom.
Mm.
What's this thing right dead center? You want to zoom in there, please?
Zooming in. The little round ball.
No, on the black sticky thing. Sticky being like a stick. Was that a total optical illusion? That
Yeah,
was
I
totally.
think it's just the stripe.
Never mind.
See no stick.
Okay.
I see no stick either. Weird.
I didn't really.
Yeah,
what-
no.
Was it in the white laying next to that?
No, it was on top of a little rock, and it was not there. After all, is it a sponge?
Yep.
Yeah.
We haven't seen many sponges yet.
Not a lot.
No.
Not of this size, anyway.
Push in.
Sure. Pretty far away. Gonna be quite bouncy.
That looks like an old holdfast.
Oh, it could be
Yeah.
a hold fast, yeah.
It does. Much more like that than a sponge.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, coming
Big
They
wide.
do.
Big
I
diameter.
see what you mean with the shininess,
Yeah.
like the glassiness.
Full wide.
Thank you.
That sediment pattern just so looks like something's growing
It
all
really
over.
does look like
Mhm.
there's something growing.
Because they're all connected and there's just,
Yeah.
it's like a little web of,
It must be like when we do take a sample, we have to just wiggle to make sure it is sediment, not just filaments of something.
what if it's all alive and
Yeah.
growing?
Wide.
Thank you.
That looks like
British nav, another step.
overgrown weeds that died.
Yeah.
Like,
Couple little
Cool.
stalks. Yeah.
Cool little cave looking thing.
Mhm.
Little overhangy bit.
Good spot to snuggle in.
Little coral on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little yellow one as
So
well.
a yellow one, yeah. Little pink one down below there.
If you want any zooms on these, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep cruising.
Well, just get to the top and get a sample.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can find a loose rock up there.
Yeah, these things look really odd. I don't know if it's sediment now.
Well, it's inside each of these pukas. Like the sediment looks so fine that it's interesting that it would fill every one of these little.
Yeah.
I can get a good, like, I can stop for a second.
Yeah,
We can get a
just-
really good tight zoom if you
Yeah.
like.
Or maybe
Even
push
touch it.
Yeah. That's
Just
what I'd like to
wave
see.
your hand over the top and.
Yeah.
You
alright.
could do that.
It's just some sort of bryozoan
time.
or some sort of thing.
Yeah, it looks like a net that's just laying
Yeah.
on top of black rock, but it's not. It is the.
If it was just sediment, it would be probably blown away too.
Yeah.
We can slurp some.
Let me give you a little more.
Oh,
What does
what
that
is
tell ya?
that stuff?
Let's zoom in on it. Go ahead, full zoom.
Trevor was here.
I was just thinking that.
Write my name. Yeah, that'd be
Wow,
cool.
that looks glassy.
Yeah, that looks like sediment.
cut right
though.
into it.
Oh my goodness.
Shiny.
Yikes.
What is that
Bouncy.
stuff? Yeah, that's got to be
Yeah,
a
I know.
biology.
Alright.
That was so soft when you cut through it.
It was pretty hard. That was a
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
aggressive scratch. But I don't think I have time to write my name. So come wide, please.
Yeah.
Coming wide.
Just need just a vertical stripe.
That looks like biology. It's got to be.
Just a T, a single T.
It blends in.
Mark the location. Come
Wait,
back.
I have to get that. Okay. Can we get a still?
Bridge nav, another step.
Okay. Alright, coming full wide.
Vandalism.
Yeah.
Subsea vandalism. We'll see how that ages next time we come back here. Monitoring sedimentation rates.
Thing is, nobody
It
will
really
ever
looks
see that again.
shiny.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?